In this critical moment, Jack decided to have Annie speed up. After all, a bus can't hold on long. He handed over the hostages and his identity to the enemy while casually telling Annie to speed up. Talk about multitasking. So he shouted, "Don't stop. Buckle up, we're going for broke." Tense as on a roller coaster, they still trusted Jack. The bus took off like a rocket. Ahead lay the high-stakes ground, and Annie forward the gas, otherwise the unforgiving bomb would blow. The bus sped up, and everyone covered their heads in prayer. Then they surprisingly soared over the mouth of hell, cheering as they landed. They undoubtedly brushed shoulders with death, chuckling as they embraced the next adventure. Jack had a genius idea. Let's go to Los Angeles Airport. It's really a takeoff place. The captain had to commend Jack, because at the airport, the news choppers couldn't come in. What a brilliant plan. Blowing up was fine, but hurry with the $3.07 million, else this bus becomes fireworks. To urge for the ransom, Jack decided, "I'll step off the bus. Don't worry, won't go too far. Don't forget this was a deal with the bomb guy. My plan isn't simple." He urgently told his boss, "They are running out of time. Are the funds ready?" Then Jack decided to defuse the bomb. The passengers wondered if he had gone mad and asked, "Have you turned into a superhero?" Jack lay on the cot, thinking, "Hold steady, Annie. Don't overthink." Jack attempted to crawl under the car. Everyone was astounded, feeling he might be about to create a big news story. Harry was directing since the bomb's complexity was beyond anything he could explain. A subordinate found records on the bomb expert. He used to be a cop, not an ordinary background. He retired after getting hurt on the job, like he predicted all of this. So they decided to raid his old hideout. Wouldn't it be easy to trigger trouble this time? Jack's tool slipped into the car. The cart got crushed by the bus, scaring everyone witless. Everyone held onto Jack's hand tightly. United, we stand. But this time it's a bit of an eye-opener. Jack's face turned red. He couldn't believe he hadn't abandoned anyone, but bravely crawled under the bus to defuse the bomb. Everyone praised Jack, and no one dared to speak ill of him again, but a bigger problem was looming. Jack accidentally punctured the fuel tank. They had less than 10 minutes left. Harry and his team stealthily entered the bomb expert's house, only to find it was deserted. They were filled with doubts. Was this merely an empty shell of a workshop, or perhaps a dedicated design space for cyberpunk-style art? When the partners learned Harry was injured, they felt helpless. The situation was suffocating. Jack lost control of his emotions, sat down, and yelled in anger, "I swear I'll make that guy pay." After calming down, Jack recalled the earlier phone call, unable to hold back a chuckle. He must pay every dollar, or this deal will blow up in smoke. Jack finally realized who the Wildcat referred to. Thinking back, it was truly a laughable riddle. Annis had camera monitored all, so Jack had the captain ask the reporter for help. Jack recorded bus video, planning to loop it to distract enemies. Soon after, the bomb guy saw the news report. It was just a highlight reel recorded by the reporter. Amid the continuous loop, the rescue team began to act, getting hostages off one by one, finally saved. At that moment, the car burst a tire, leaving Annie and Jack to embark on a thrilling race. Annie panicked, while Jack grabbed tools for a little kidnapping, tying up the steering wheel. Jack opened the hatch and pushed Annie down. Sparks flew beneath. What a nail-biting moment. The two slid off the bus, landing in the mud. What a thrilling and chaotic adventure it was. Inside the hangar, the bus slowed down and turned toward a luxury jet. What a surreal moment. People broke into heartfelt smiles, and Jack seemed to have finally found the love he had long dreamed of. Or should we say, this was indeed the most fascinating climax of the entire story. Meanwhile, the rescue team arrived, while Zatank was still daydreaming, not realizing the bus had already been modified. Zatank chuckled when he noticed the lady in the video. It's such a mysterious incident. At this crucial moment, he donned a police uniform and sneaked up behind Annie, super unexpected. The command center noticed the ransom put into the trash can. Why was it starting to move? Jack rushed after it, only to find a terrifying hole. Annie was strapped with explosives. Zatank whisked her away. Truly a dangerous world out there. Only Annie and Jack remained on the bus. What a wild chase scene. Jack thought about solving the problem with the money in his hand, so he resolved to use his wits to ignite this showdown. If you enjoyed this plot, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.